Mr. Brijesh Kalappa, since you're officially representing the Congress party, I think it is only right to start with you. Can I ask you whether the opposition in India has any proof that the US president is actually telling the truth? Because on a day when he claimed that Mr. Modi has committed to quit Russian oil, he has also said that BRIC nations are quitting the BRIC formation. Not a single nation has quit. So Mr. Trump has a habit of speaking through his hat. वो कुछ भी बोलते हैं. Why should we believe them? Why should India's opposition believe them and then bash your own prime minister?
I think it's very important for the country to have an opposition.
Of course.
And we don't require people like there are in the media currently who are going to fall straight at Mr. Modi's feet and kiss it and say that, you're the best. I think the India needs an opposition. And if India had a proper opposition and the media had supported it and, others had supported it, I think the country would have been in a far better state.
What can I do if the country only didn't support the opposition, Mr. Brijesh Kalappa? What can I do if the country decided not to support the opposition? It's not my personal fault, no?
I agree. The BJP has 400 seats. So naturally, you all have to kind of, be with the central government. That's all right. That's really the media game. That's all right. I'm not going to make a comment on that. I've already said what I had to say. But as far as Mr. Trump is concerned, Mr. Trump has been right on one thing. That as far as the fact that he was the first one to announce that Operation Sindoor is over. It came from the United States. It didn't come from Mr. Modi. It didn't come from Pakistan. It came from the United States. And that has been later followed by Mr. Modi. So I think there must be an element of truth to what Mr. Trump has been saying. Now, if he has been making a claim that India is not going to buy Russian oil anymore, then in days to come we will know about it. Because immediately nobody said, Mr. Modi did not say we are going to follow Mr. Trump's diktat. But he actually did without saying as much. So I think there is an element of truth in what Mr. Trump says. It's a different matter that certain sections of the media who are aligned with Mr. Modi are not going to accept that. But the fact is that people who are generally watching and who are not on either side are making their own conclusions, and I think the conclusion is very clear. So what, Mr.
Kalappa, help me understand.
That Mr. Trump has a say in what India is happening.
Help me understand what is the conclusion that this country should make.
I don't think you should make it only about me. There are other panelists on your debate. Talk to them also.
Mr. Kalappa, I'm asking you a soft question.
You have a 20-minute window. Talk to everybody.
Wow, kya baat hai. Usually the complaint I get from panelists is we don't get time to speak, and especially Congress. Panelists say this. Now I'm asking a second question to Mr. Brijesh Kalappa. He is pehle se saying,
I'm concerned about Mr. Rajagopalan, who's my old friend and who's waiting patiently to say
something. Dosti bani rahe, as they say. Mr. Kalappa, dosti bani rahe. Let's get back to the let's get back to the debate, please. I only have 20 minutes. So, Mr. Brijesh Kalappa, here is what I want to ask you. What should the country make of the Ministry of External Affairs of India today stepping out and essentially, very politely, rubbishing Mr. Trump's claims? Should we believe the Ministry of External Affairs? Should we not believe the Ministry of External Affairs? Or should we believe Rahul Gandhi? Tell us, who do we believe?
No, I would like to believe the Minister for External Affairs, but days will tell. In a few days, we will know what Mr. Jaishankar had said, because Mr. Jaishankar said something which was completely unforgivable soon after Operation Sindoor, right? So I think as far as Mr. Jaishankar is concerned, I think we'll let the jury take a decision after a few days. Ultimately, if India stops buying Russian oil in a few days, then it will be proved that Trump was right. Otherwise, the government is right. We'll know in a few days.
Then has the opposition jumped the gun?
Trump did not say you're going to stop today.
You're asking us to wait for a few days. Then has the opposition, specifically the Congress party, jumped the gun? You could have waited for a few days as well, before making all these lamba chauda 56 इंच
but
की
we
छाती
know
comments.
what is going to happen in the future. We know what is going to happen in the future after having seen the fate of Operation Sindoor, which did not even last a few days. We know what the future is going to hold, but certain sections of the media don't want to see what the future is going to hold. And they want to be drum beaters for the government. So all that is all right.
You know, Mr. Kalappa, asking questions of the opposition doesn't mean that you are cheerleaders for the government. Please.
No, I'm not saying anything about you. Why are you getting flustered by what I'm saying?
Sir,
I'm not speaking about Times Now
I
at all.
look
I'm
like
not speaking about you, Shreya.
Do I look like I'm flustered? Mr. R. Rajgopalan, would you want to come
I
in
don't know
here?
what you look
Essentially,
like. I can't see you. I can only see a camera in front of me. I don't have a visual, so I don't know what you look like just now.
okay, I look very nice and I don't look flustered at all. Go ahead, Mr. Rajgopalan.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Essentially, the complaint is, why has the Prime Minister not stepped out and said that Mr. Trump is lying? Not just in this case, even in the case where Mr. Trump has 51 times at least now claimed that he is the one who mediated the ceasefire. If the Prime Minister is silent, it means maybe Mr. Trump is telling the truth.
Madam Shreya, Prime Minister speaks less. He is not like Mr. Rahul Gandhi. And moreover, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who was in Colombia day before yesterday, came to India, went to Chandigarh and forgotten about Bihar. He must more think about Bihar, not about Trump, because Mr. Trump always speaks less truth. I don't say that he's a liar, but he speaks less truth. Secondly, today MEA has given a statement that no leader has spoken. Prime Minister on the floor of the Parliament said that he did not speak from particular date to particular date. Now, one point is very clear. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is, as Mr. Brijesh Kalappa, my good friend, said, Indian opposition or Godi media. Therefore, he is also indirectly accepting, Brijesh Kalappa, that Rahul Gandhi is more popular in Pakistan and other countries because all lead stories appear in Pakistan. Therefore, whatever Mr. Rahul Gandhi says are all far from truth. He and Mr. Trump, both of them should be given a Nobel Prize for oil scam.
No, what oil scam? Why should Mr. Rahul Gandhi be dragged into the oil scam? That is not fair.
Because the reason is the Volcker
not
report.
fair.
Volcker report 2004 and 5, 6, 7, 8. You must understand why Natwar Singh was cancelled. Why Natwar Singh was thrown out. Iraqi oil scam. You don't believe that. Why Natwar Singh was thrown out. There is no scam here, but only Indian oil consumption. India needs first. Indian oil consumption is less. Did Rahul Gandhi ever go to petrol pump to fill his petrol car?
Okay.
Does he know what is the price of that? Except Jayram Ramesh and others are telling, he is repeating that he is a parrot for Jayram Ramesh.
What is this supposed to mean? Of course, he knows what the price of petrol is. In Bihar, when he did his yatra, he was on a motorcycle. So obviously, petrol तो भराया ही होगा. What is this?
बिहार में कितना सीट दे रहा है? बिहार में कितना सीट दे रहा है?
अरे वो छोड़िए ना, बिहार की बाद में देखी जाएगी. अभी ट्रम्प की बात करते हैं.
Both are to be studied in the same page.